We were in, I'd say halfway through the practice, going through a little ball screen defensive drill, live action. Coming off a ball screen on the sideline, close sideline. I faced a hard hedge, had a hard hedge coming out. Went for the throwback pass, just natural instinct, stepped on the foot, rolled it. What is it, interior? There's different terms. Rolled it in. Knew there was some pain there. I had felt it. I've twisted my ankle worse before, so didn't really know. I thought it was just a little sprain. Crawled off. Then I walked. It's funny. I actually walked to the shower, took a shower, walked to get the X-ray, got the X-ray, and just waited for the news.
And you were surprised. It sounds like you weren't expecting to hear that.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised. But just looking forward to the next steps and just trying to figure everything out, talking to doctors now.
Is there a plan for having surgery?
We're in the midst of that now. I was actually just speaking to one of the doctors just now before I came here. I'm going to go back and talk to him, just talking through different options now, but hopefully as soon as possible if it's necessary.
Have they said whether or not your injuries are related, the first one to this one?
We're still not sure yet, still going through it. I haven't actually seen it on tape yet. I just remember the play. I'm going to watch it on film and then talk to two outside doctors, get their perspective on it before we make our next decision.
How disappointing is it?
It's very disappointing. Coming in, your rookie year, being selected, in the lottery, you want to come in and play and kind of prove yourself, earn your stripes. And I was having a good training camp. I was playing well. I had been here. And then you go down with an injury. It's tough, but at the same time, I've been through obstacles before, and I look forward to bouncing back.
You had not experienced any setbacks or any pain or discomfort at all before?
No, no pain, no nothing. Actually, we do testing daily on both feet. We test our heart rates, we test our workload. I was one of the more even guys in terms of, strength distribution between both feet. I was pretty much equal, whereas there's a lot of imbalances between other guys on the team. But, things happen. Sometimes it's out of your control. You just have to, make the best of what you're given.
Do you have a sense at all of how long you will be out, how much time you'll miss?
No sense at all, but I look forward to returning.
How difficult was the rehab the first time around?
You have no idea, man. It's a tough process. Basketball is a lot easier than rehab. But the best thing about it is that I've been through it before. I know what I'm getting into now. I kind of know, what to do. I know what to expect. And I just look forward to the challenge. It's a challenge getting to the NBA, and there's going to be injuries. There's going to be stuff. You can't help it. Sometimes it's going to happen, but you just have to, bounce back and do what it takes to be successful.
When you got the X-rays, when you heard the results, what was your reaction? What went through your mind?
Tough feeling. I was just, I was pretty distraught. You work so hard to get to this level. When they say it's a less than 2% chance of making it to the NBA, you make it. I'm coming off an injury. It's tough to get hurt again, but at the same time, I look at it like I'm not even supposed to be here. So, an injury is the last thing I'm worried about.
Coming off the injury the first time, how long did it take you? Where you felt?
I'm not sure. We ended up losing early. At Lehigh, we ended up losing early, so I'm not sure if I would have been able to come back or not just because of the situation I was in. But at the same time, this is a different level now. You're dealing with the best doctors in the world, the best training staff, the best facilities, so I'm sure I'll be okay.
How did they treat it the first time? Did you have a screw or anything inserted into the foot?
Yes, I did have a screw inserted.
You did, so you had surgery, a screw inserted, and
yes.
then they removed that afterwards when it healed?
No, the screw is still in place.
Wow.
It's still there. The screw is perfectly fine.
That probably complicates things the second time around.
No, I don't think so.
And then after you finished the first rehab, have you had any pain at all the last couple months?
No, I mean, it's ironic. No pain. As I said before, I actually did some testing in the morning. We always do we get random testing on both feet, the explosion, how quick you get off the floor, lateral quickness. I did all that stuff.
Who was with you when you heard the news? The doctor?
I was by myself.
Did you talk about the pain severity as far as when you first broke your foot in Lehigh compared to the NBA?
It wasn't the same. When I broke my foot at Lehigh, I cried. It hurt so bad, I cried. It didn't hurt as bad this time.
CJ, how important is it, especially being a rookie, that you still are involved with life
Yeah, I discussed that with Coach Terry and some of the other coaches as well. That's the biggest thing for me is that I told them, treat me like the rest of the players that are healthy. I want to continue to learn. I'm going to be on the court. I take this game very seriously in terms of, taking care of my body, eating the right stuff, lifting, making sure that I'm watching film and doing all the things necessary to make sure when I come back it's a smooth transition.
Where are the doctors you will have to visit for the second opinions? I assume they're out of the state.
There's a really good doctor in California, and there's a really good doctor in Charlotte.
A couple questions, we're wrapping up.
Having gone through the rehab once before, anything different you'll do this time around?
I'm more prepared, more mature. I know what I'm getting myself into, whereas before I was more of an experiment. I had never been hurt. I had never missed a game in my life. So now I know what I'm getting myself into.